Are you a winger that is struggling to find your striker?
He's going to whip it. What? What did I do then?
Or maybe simply you just can't beat the defender. Relax, because today is your lucky day. Today I'm going to be showing you the best winger build in FIFA 23 Pro Clubs.
Messi hits one.
So let's start with the perks. The first perk you are going to want to choose is active first touch. This will make your first touch a lot more consistent, but most importantly, it will give you a temporary speed boost when you are running onto a through pass. This is brilliant for beating those fast fullbacks. For your second perk, you are going to want to choose Skill Dribbler. This perk will increase your player's dribbling and skill move abilities. It will also grant them the flair trait. And last but not least, you are going to want the Pinpoint Cross perk. This will make all of your crosses laser guided with pinpoint accuracy. If you like to cut inside like me, you can always swap the Pinpoint Cross perk out for the Poacher perk. The Poacher perk will boost your shooting from inside the box for added consistency. So I will leave that one up to you. After you have finished your perks, you are going to want to go to the player profile. For the position, you are going to want to select left wing or right wing. For the height, you are going to want to change it to 5'4", and the weight needs to be set to 99 pounds. This will give your player the maximum amount of acceleration, agility and dribbling, which are all crucial stats to have for a winger. For your physical, you are going to definitely want to increase your stamina. 85 is more than enough. If your stamina is too low, you will find that later in the game your player's pace will be far less effective. Increasing your reactions is also wise. This will allow your player to get his body and foot into the correct position for any rebounds moving in your direction. Reactions will also influence your dribbling. For example, if you are running down the wing and your opponent attempts to make a slide tackle but misses the ball, instead of getting fouled, your player will have the ability to jump over the slide tackle and carry on running. Moving on to dribbling, you are going to want to completely max out your agility. Having 99 agility will allow you to move and turn incredibly quickly. This will let your player be less predictable towards your opponent's defenders. Balance is also very useful as it will make your player much more resilient to being pushed off the ball. This is another attribute that influences how responsive your player feels. If you have high stats for agility and balance, then you will move more fluidly and you will be able to get in and out of tight spots. Moving on to ball control, the higher the value, the less likely the ball is to bounce away from your player after controlling it, and your first touch will be practically perfect every single time. Ball control also influences how well your player can keep possession of the ball when the opponent tackles. For your dribbling, a higher value means your player will be able to keep better possession of the ball whilst dribbling because he will keep the ball closer, making it harder for your opponent to win it off of you. Pairing your 5-star skill moves with 99 dribbling will make you a complete nightmare for any fullback who is stupid enough to challenge you. Moving on to passing, you are going to want to increase your vision to 86. Vision ranks your player's awareness of the position of his teammates and the opponents around him. The better the vision attribute, the wider your player will be able to see in order to locate his teammates. Therefore, the chances of a successful pass are higher. I find 86 vision to be more than enough for a winger. For your crossing, you are going to want to completely max this, as this will be our main creative way of getting assists. This attribute measures how accurately your player will cross the ball, while normal running and taking set pieces. You can pair this 92 crossing with the Pinpoint Cross perk for even more added consistency. Having your short passing at 87 is more than enough for a winger, even if your team likes to play tiki-taka football. Finally, for your curve, upgrade this to 90. This will give your player the ability to put some fantastic swerve on all of his passes, including crosses from corners and free kicks. Moving on to shooting, you are going to want to max out your finishing to 89. This will make your player convert great goal scoring chances consistently in the penalty area. It is essential to have great finishing for a winger, especially if you like to cut inside. Pair this amazing finishing with 5-star weak foot and you will be lethal anywhere inside the box. Last but not least, we have the pace skill tree. This is arguably the most important attribute for a winger. You are going to want to put all of your remaining skill points into this. In my opinion, having high acceleration is much more important than having high sprint speed. Acceleration is the increment of the player's running speed. The higher the value, the shorter the time needed to reach maximum speed. Having 99 acceleration will allow your player to reach his top speed of 95 in mere seconds. This is insanely effective even against the quickest defenders. For the running style, I like to go with the buzz. I've used this running animation for most of the year, but this is just personal preference of course, so you can choose any that suits you. So that concludes my best winger build in FIFA 23 Pro Clubs. If you have enjoyed the video, please feel free to like and subscribe. This is completely up to you of course, but that is all from me today guys, so take it easy.
Yo, tell this commentary to get off his nuts! Merci, merci, fuck up, bro. Nobody gives a shit.